anywhere in the world. And in fact, most Byzantines, if they're made really well, are made by hand. They're really hand assembled. The links may have come out of a beautiful, and kind of in some ways some of the manufacturing and the machinery, but overall the Byzantines are beautiful. Let me take it off this pillow for a moment so I can show you. I'm not sure I can get it off the pillow. There we go, got it. This, by the way, is a lot of gold. It's 28 grams in total. And let me show you, it's rare to be able to have a Byzantine in a bangle design. So let me show you this. There it is. That's how it opens up. There's a hinge at the bottom. Then up here, it has just the slide insert clasp, followed by the two safety latches. But look at the detail. All of that beautiful workmanship. Now, like I said, 28 grams to 31.5 grams on that piece. Every one of those links was put together by hand. It has to be hand assembled to even be able to be made in this kind of quality, this kind of construction. So let me just remind you, we have this in 3 different sizes: small, average, and large. Small is really a 6.5 to 7 inch. Average a 7.5 or 7 to 7.5, and then the large is 7.5 to 8 inches. But it is a beauty. I'm going to pop one on so you can see what this looks like. And we've got it on Miss Anne as well, and Anne will show you too. Let me get that one all hooked up. There we go. And so you can see how beautiful this is. Now, here's the one thing I will just step forth and say to you, is that rarely do you find jewelry like this available to you anywhere. You could even go into the who's who of jewelry stores anywhere in this country, and to find a Byzantine bangle like this would be very, very hard to do. So this is one of those times when I say, if you fall in love with it, if you see it, if you love it, make sure you take advantage of these great prices, because even though, yes, I know it's expensive, but if you look at those comparable retail values, they are significantly higher than the ones that we're bringing it to you at. And then we also have 6 easy payments, which is wonderful. And and we've got the 12-month special financing on it as well. So that definitely helps, because you know what? Sometimes you want that one-of-a-kind piece or that once-in-a-lifetime piece. And if that's the case and you say, oh my gosh, I have to have that, well, you can because of QVC, where sometimes anywhere else you would maybe find it, it wouldn't necessarily be an option for you. So this is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And most Byzantines, I mean, a lot of times you see the Byzantines and they're not actually firm like this as this bangle is, but look at that. Isn't that incredible? That's amazing how beautiful that piece is. Now let me just get a ruler and actually measure that width for you, because that's going to be a little more than a 1/2 inch wide. So spectacular design, gorgeous piece. You really almost don't realize that that's the hinge because they've covered it up beautifully too, but it's one of those pieces that definitely stands out in a crowd. And you know you've got something that's been spectacularly made. Really, this is not something that is going to just, be one of those fly-by-night operations and it all falls apart. In fact, I'll tell you right now, the clasps, those are tight. And that's good. You want them tight when you're carrying that kind of gold and that much gold. Let me just see if I can get my nail under that one and unhook it here. But there we go. Okay, and then there is the plunger. That's what they call it. I didn't make that up. That's what they call it in the jewelry industry. That opens up and then you just slip it on. That is stunning. 28 grams to 31.5 grams of gold. Genuine 14 karat gold. The large is very limited at this point. So if you are interested in this, I mean, these are pieces that a lot of us even at QVC don't get to see very often. So when we get this opportunity, we absolutely do. And by the way, I wanted to say happy birthday to Antonella. she's got a dinner to go to, so she's running off, and I'm coming in to take her place. So it's interesting because, hey, when a girl's got a birthday, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, you know? But stay on the line for that beautiful Byzantine. That's a magnificent piece, without a doubt, and we've got a lot of other gorgeous pieces to show you. When we come back, we have a gorgeous ring for you, and in fact, it's in diamonds, of course. And here's one of the pieces that I really like, and it's coming up in sterling silver. There are 30 strands of